everyone, how you doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for taking a minute and checking out my video. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make a great dessert for this holiday season, spiced apple cobbler, and we're going to do it in the Instapot. Now we're in late November, Thanksgiving's in a few days, and you know, real estate inside your oven is at a premium, okay? You got people, you know, moms, grandmas cooking some kind of Christmas cookies, of course, on the big day. You got green bean casserole, you got stuffing, mashed potatoes, whatever. It's hard to find a slot to put some food into the oven. So being able to put together a simple and delicious dessert in your Instapot is a relief, because you can let the oven for the other stuff and you can make this. And look at how easy this is. This is like super simple. I mean, we just got a handful of ingredients. You want to have some apples. You want to get just a pre-packaged cake mix. This is the spice cake, gives it a little bit of spicy flavor. We want to get some butter, and then you can use cinnamon sugar or just regular cinnamon. I like to use this Trader Joe's pumpkin pie spice because it's got cinnamon, some nutmeg, some cloves, gives it that kind of tasty holiday flavor. And then once we're done cooking this, we're going to put it in a bowl, and of course we're going to top it with some vanilla ice cream. It's absolutely delicious, and when your family and friends taste it, they're going to think like you've been in the kitchen all day making it. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. You just throw everything in, you let the Instapot do all the work, and you have a delicious holiday dessert. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to make this step by step. Let's get cooking.
Okay, so here I have 5 apples. You have 2 options here. You can do apple pie filling and just throw it in the Instant Pot with the rest of the recipe, or you can choose to cook your apples down. So I chose 5 apples. I did 3 Granny Smith and 2 Fuji apples. The reason I did this though, and I choose to do apples, is our family doesn't really care for sweet stuff too much. By cooking your own apples down, you cut out the extra sugar that comes in like a can of apple pie filling. Also, using Granny Smith apples, they're more tart. So I did 2 Fuji's, 3 Granny Smith. I'm gonna cook those down on the stove with a tiny bit of water at the bottom. You just put it on low heat with the lid, 10-15 minutes, and it'll soften the apples, and then they're ready to go in your recipe in the Instant Pot, just like your apple pie filling would have been.
Yep, and I took probably around 2.5 tablespoons of butter and cut it into 4 little pads here that we're going to put on top. And of course we got our spice cake mix and our Trader Joe's pumpkin pie seasoning. And
I chose to do the pumpkin pie seasoning, by the way. Some people that want to do their own apples but make it a little sweeter might put cinnamon and sugar, equal amounts, maybe a tablespoon of each.
Yeah, you could do that too.
I don't like it as sweet because once you add the cake mix and the ice cream on top, it's kind of sweet. So we just do the pumpkin pie spice, and it has nutmeg, cinnamon, all that good stuff. So.
All right, while my wife Monica gets that going on the stove, I just want to show you how you want to set up your Instapot. You're going to put a cup of water on the bottom, put that little trivet thing that comes with it, and now you're going to need some kind of container to put inside. If you got some kind of corningware, you can even use an oven-safe bowl, which is what we're using.
You need a 1.5 quart.
1.5 quart. Well, you can have a larger one too.
Well, we use a 6 quart Instant Pot, so.
Yeah, ours is a 6 quart, so it's pretty big, and we're not making you know, we're only using what, 5 apples?
Yeah.
So this will serve our purpose, but if you're making more, obviously you got a corningware or something. And then the last thing you're gonna do once you get everything going is you want to put something on top, like some aluminum foil or something, just because you don't want some of the moisture when we cook this to fall down and make it too soggy. So we'll get it all set up and ready to go. We'll just wait for those apples to soften up a little bit.
So I have some apples that I peeled and I cored, and now I'm just slicing them into some thin slices. They'll soften up quicker that way, and also they'll be perfect once they're cooked. Perfect size for apple cobbler.
Yeah, and we're just gonna, like I said, soften them up in a pan with a little bit of water, and that's it. We'll be back in a second to show you how it looks like when it's all done. All right, it's been around 20 minutes. I just want to let you guys see how it looks like. So there we go. Ooh, a little bit of steam. Just want to soften them up. They're going to continue to cook inside the Instant Pot, but you just want to soften them up a little bit. So there you go. we'll get them all assembled and get them in the Instant
Okay guys,
Pot.
this is how we get it ready for the Instant Pot. I have the apples done. They're all nice and soft, but not too mushy. I've lightly greased my corningware here, or bowl. So you can grease it with whatever you want. You can actually, I'm going to use a different spoon. You can use canola oil, vegetable oil, or coconut oil, or whatever you want to do.
You can use
butter.
Butter too,
Butter
I'm sure.
works. So I'm just going to put these. I'm actually using a slotted spoon so that I don't get all of that liquid at the bottom of the apples when it's cooking in the cobbler, or it'll turn to mush.
Yeah, I mean, look how easy this is.
You don't want to overcook them. That's the big thing. Is just make sure they still have a little bit of texture to them if you're using fresh apples, that is. So yeah, you're just putting these in the bowl, and then, oh, this smells so good.
Yeah, it does
Fresh
smell.
apples.
It does
All
smell
right,
good.
so now all you're gonna do is you're going to, I'll put a little bit more pumpkin pie spice just for a little bit of extra flavor. Can't go wrong with that,
Yeah,
right?
and if you don't have this, you can use cinnamon, and if you like stuff sweet, use sweet.
Add some sugar.
And you were saying also, did you mention before about using the apple pie filling?
Yeah, if you don't want to go through all of this and you just want to make something quick, it's super easy if you buy a can of like the Comstock or the apple pie filling. And then, yeah, you'll put that in place of this in the...
Yeah, but this really isn't that hard. You just cut up and core some apples and peel them and set them in the saucepan for around 20 minutes.
And keep in mind, those canned things are full of sugar. Tons of sugar, so they're very sweet.
Yeah, and there's a lot of natural sweetness in the apple anyway, in my opinion.
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and add half of a package of spiced cake mix. And this is what really makes it good. I think last time I made this, I was wishing I added a little bit more cake mix to the top. I didn't go too crazy the first time I made it because I didn't want it to be too sweet. But it wasn't. It was really good. This is gonna all cook down in the Instant Pot too, so you don't have to worry about it being a weird texture. Actually, I could use more.
Oh, okay. You're almost using the whole bag.
No, I'm not.
No? Okay.
It looks like it because I've got it at an angle.
All right.
And we're right around half. Okay, so that's half the bag. So now we have half of the package of cake mix on top. Last thing we're gonna do is we're going to take these slices of butter. You'll take 2 or 3 tablespoons and just thinly slice it. And then you're just gonna lay those on top, just like so.
Yeah, it's gonna melt obviously when we cook it.
All right, so they're just gonna lay nicely like that.
You sprinkle any more of that stuff on top or no?
I don't know. You could. You know what I should do? Put a little cinnamon. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of cinnamon and just sprinkle it on top.
There you go.
Just for the heck of it. Adds a little extra flavor.
Well, there's cinnamon in that pumpkin pie spice, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
All right, that's it.
So now we put it in the...
Gonna set it right on in the Instant Pot.
Like I said, now we want to cover it.
Okay.
There's a cup of water as a reminder. And we got the little, what do they call it, divot or whatever in there that comes with it. Trivet.
Oh, and by the way, last time I made it, I used 6 apples, and it was overflowing almost. That's why I used 5 apples this time. It was perfect in my 1.5 quart bowl.
Yeah, so if you are using, more apples, make sure you got a big enough, bowl or corningware that you're using. All right, and now we just put some foil on top because some moisture is going to form on the top, but we don't want that to...
turn it to mush?
Yeah, get it all, wet and soggy.
Okay, so we're gonna go 25 minutes on high. Make sure that your steam valve is closed or else it will let all the steam out and it will not cook. So we're gonna go pressure cook high. And we're gonna go, pressure cook high, and we're gonna go for 25 minutes.
And then after 25, we let it natural release for 5 minutes, meaning don't do anything. And when it hits 5 minutes, we'll release it completely, and we're done. How easy is that? All right, there we go. See you guys in a little bit. All right, while we're waiting for that to cook, beverage review time. Kona Brewery out of Hawaii. Gold Cliff IPA, 7.2% alcohol. It says an ale flavored with pineapple and natural flavors. Wow, that sounds interesting. Something you'd like, Kyle. You love pineapple. Oh, it just clicked to 25 minutes, so it's counting down. And now Kyle's been looking forward to this for a long time. Rowdy.
Saved it.
What is it? Rowdy
Roddy Piper?
Is he a wrestler?
You were the one who told me.
I think he's a wrestler.
him.
All out of bubble gum.
If you know who it is, say it in the comments because
Bubble
we
gum.
got no idea.
Bubble gum soda with pure cane sugar. Yeah, he's going to be bouncing off the walls for sure. That's what Kyle's going to have. All right. Bubble gum soda.
Oh, I like the lid.
Oh yeah, it's got a little. Whoops.
By the way, I wanted to bring this up. I don't know why, but so I decided to keep the lids to the for some reason to the Jack Black sodas. If you remember those were really weird.
Ooh, look, it's fizzy.
But I looked at the bottom. I don't have them with me, but they said some stuff in the bottom here.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely
Yeah, sometimes companies put little sayings and stuff.
So yeah.
Oh, this smells good. I smell pineapple. Mmm.
Now this
Ooh.
smells flippin' amazing. This is one of the best soda smells ever.
Yeah? Let me smell. Wow, it does smell like bubble gum. Alright guys, as always, I appreciate you watching my video. Thanks again, cheers. Okay, Kyle, let's do it. Look at that thing fizzling pink. Thanks again, guys. Woohoo! Mmm. Pineapple right away. With hops at the end. But the sweetness of the pineapple mellows out the hops. It's good. Wow. 7.2% alcohol. It doesn't taste like it. Ooh, I like it. Okay, Kyle. Moment of truth.
This is gonna sound really weird, but it sounds like
Look,
you got
look at the camera. Tell them.
one of those original double bubbles. You dunked it in a bag of sugar. You somehow made it into a liquid and chugged it down my throat.
A double mean a burger?
No.
Oh. Oh, the double bubble gum?
However you say it.
Yeah. What is that called? Double bubble gum, right? The ones that come wrapped in the paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I mean. It feels like you dumped one of those in a big bag of sugar, made it into a liquid, and put it down my throat.
All right, let me try. Oh. It reminds me of the old bazooka gum. Remember those little bazooka with the comic? You would rip it open. I don't even think Kyle's even seen those. Little like cubes or rectangles. But it has that bubblegum flavor, the taste. Wow, that is the most unusual thing.
I would definitely get this all the time.
Yeah?
I love this.
Wow. Big recommendation, guys. Where did we even get this?
If you find this in the store, buy it. Buy all the ones they have.
Okay. Where did you get this? Do you remember?
World Market, I bet. Ask Mom.
World Market? Okay. Well, there you go. Save a little. Let Mom try a sip.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You gotta try it.
And this is really good too. I really like this. Wow, we both had a winner today. Alright guys, we're going to enjoy this. We got probably 20 minutes left on this. We'll be back and we'll show you how it looks like and we'll all have a taste test. Till then, we're going to enjoy our beverages. Cheers. Cheers, Kyle. Alright guys, see you in a little bit. I like this.
This is good.
Alright. Alright, it's 6 minutes. It's been sitting here naturally. We're going to release the valve now to let the steam release. This will take a few seconds. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, so it just got done venting here. Be careful when you open this. Of course, there's heat built up. A lot of steam, as you can see. Alright, we're just going to let this cool a little bit. We'll take the foil off just so you guys can see. Is it too hot to take off? You want me to do it? I could try. Well, we need some tongs, huh? Alright, there we go. Look at that. Woo! It smells really good. Wow. Alright. We'll let this cool and we'll sample it in just a second. Alright, here we are. We let it cool for a little bit. We're going to scoop some up and we're going to put some vanilla ice cream on top. Oh. That's how I would recommend doing it, obviously. You got it? Be careful.
Yeah, I got it. Ooh, look at that. Lots of apple.
Yeah, see, the apple is perfect. It's still got a, you can tell, it's got a little bit of crisp to it. Here, take a...
Okay. That's pretty much it for now.
I just want to show on
Just for show.
on the camera here. If you guys can see. But that apple, oh, it's just so good. It smells so good. All right.
This is perfect for a nice cold. It's going to be raining tonight, and it's
Well,
it's kind of chilly. This is like so nice.
It's supposed to start raining tonight and for the next couple days.
But this is so aromatic. It's this perfect fall, winter
All right, so let's see here.
treat.
I'm just gonna put a couple scoops of ice cream on there. Oops.
My muscle man is doing this because I can't do that.
Oh, it's not too bad.
I have a hard time with ice cream. I don't think it's because I'm short and our counters are tall. But I wrangle the ice cream thing, that's for sure. Thank you.
All right. Look at that, guys. Let's see here.
That looks delicious.
There you go. Look at that for a dessert for the holidays here. You know, after you stuff yourself on prime rib, turkey, ham, whatever it might be.
Then bam!
And look at how you do this all in your Instapot in 25 minutes. You know, so let everyone else use the oven to cook whatever they need to cook, and you do this off to the side in Instapot. You're ready to go. All right, we'll be back in a second to taste test. All right, just wanted to have you guys take a close look at that. Whoa, it smells so good. Okay, we'll be out in a second. We're all gonna try it. All right, here we are, the whole family. My wife Monica, my son
Hi.
Kyle. All right, we got 3 spoons. Come on.
Okay, Kyle.
Give it a shot. Try to get a little bit of ice cream and a little bit of that apple.
A little of each.
What do we call this?
Apple cobbler. Apple spice cobbler.
With like what, 3 ingredients?
Whenever before we got on camera, he just called it like the apple thing or like the apple, you know.
That is good. Wow. Oh my gosh. Score.
Oh wow.
It's like an apple pie. Well, the apples taste like apple pie. Nice and warm, the ice cream. I'm trying to get a mixture from that. I don't know if the spices is coming
It's
from
like cobbler.
from the cake mix?
It's
or is
coming
it-
from both because we put spices on the apples too. Not too sweet? Because
Well-
I purposely didn't add sugar because I knew the apples
Yeah, that's
were sweet.
about at my level. I don't want... The apples have a natural sweetness to it. So, you know what? But hey, if you want more sugar, put some cinnamon sugar on there, right?
This is perfect.
But this is such an easy, dessert to have around the holidays. You saw how easy it was. You throw a couple ingredients in there. The hard part's cutting up the apples and simmering them till they're soft, and then
Yeah.
you just put them in there. Yeah, I mean,
It's so good.
really good. What do you think, Kyle? Wait, what's that? Can you talk?
No, I had food in my mouth.
No, now you don't.
Oh.
Tell them what you think.
It tastes good.
Really good. Nobody would believe if they didn't want you to make it. They would never believe you made it that way.
No, that's true. It tastes like there was a lot more work involved.
Like if you ordered that at a restaurant for dessert, it would be a winner.
If
Yeah.
you brought this to a potluck, they'd think you got it from McDonald's. I'm just
What?
Yeah.
No.
As always, guys, I appreciate you watching my video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing. And in the link above, the white box, that's to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. And we'll see you next time. Thanks again.
Bye.
Thanks for the detailed description.
You're welcome.
Tasted like they took an apple pie and just pounded it.
Well, you obviously like it, Kyle.
Yeah, and you just had a big soda with tons of sugar.
Yeah. That was a good soda, by the way, Kyle. I think that's the best one you've done. Well, that came out good.
See that dump cake? Or that cake that goes on top, I mean? Mm-hmm. I like having a lot of that. That really adds that little salty.
I think if you just did the apples with the spices by itself, that cake mix gives it that little bit of substance.
Who would have thought to put cake mix on there?
Yeah, I mean...
That's like doing flour with all the mix-ins, but it's already pre-made. Okay, Kyle, come on, chill.
All right.
Man, he's
Yeah,
really? Come on.